live or you're watching the recording of this, right? I'm very happy to serve you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a live reading of the general collective energies for the entire month of June, what's upcoming for us for this entire month, right? And I would like this video because it's going to be watched by thousands of people in the recorded session. So I would like this to benefit everyone who can't tune in live as well. So please only ask me general questions that will benefit everyone, not personal ones. If you like a personal reading, please message me privately after, all right? So I'm starting to see some familiar faces streaming. Welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, new to this, welcome back as well. All right, thank you for welcome to this. Hi Shakti, Sirius. So good to see you. I love your icon. I love your avatar, the pink Ganesha. And I would like to give a special shout out to Roy, who tirelessly manages this and invites me to come on this to aid and assist all of you. So he's the one behind the scenes who does all the technicality that makes this happen. All right. So thank you, Roy. Big love to you, right, from all of us. Thank you for being our co-creator and for making this happen. So let's get to it. I'm going to ask Spirit to put aside my ego, make me a pure vessel and conduit for higher dimension energies of love and light to flow through so that I can best serve all of you. I'm going to be answering every sector from health to family to relationships to money. All right. Good to see you, Tracy. Sending you much blessings. Great Spirit, give us a general overall energy. What's going on? June. New ideas, right? June, we're the halfway mark, right, of the year of 2019. And this will start, it's a reset. It's a new cycle. New moon's coming out in 2 to 3 days. And the energies can already be felt. This one, new moon, new ideas, new energies, right? It's time for upgrading yourself, studying more, learning more, reading more books, attending more workshops and classes, getting more inspiration, self-study. So come up with something new, start new projects. And by the time of the new moon or future cycles down the road for this year, you'll see into fruition. We're already in the halfway mark of this year, as I said. Okay? So, as you all know, it's all about love, right? At the end of the day, only love is real, only because we are the essence of love itself. And because of that, self-love is at the core, foundational pillar of everything spiritual. So because of that, I'm going to use the self-love oracle deck, which I help co-create. And we're going to pick a card for how can we improve self-love, all right? Yeah, Gina, we're gonna respond to that on love as well. Okay, first self-love, then we talk about romantic love, okay? Okay, what's going on? We have, right. So journaling is very healing. Journaling is very powerful. Remember, talk about reading and writing. Start to pen down your thoughts. Contribute articles to your local magazine or newspapers or blog. Start the blog. Right. Sometimes I publish a lot of articles about spirituality, all kinds of spiritual topics. But what you write need not be published. It could just be for you or a small select group. All right. But start to write, start to journal, and that actually it's a very powerful healing tool to be able to express yourself. Sometimes just typing an email, or not necessarily having to send it, allows us to put on our thinking caps, move that creative juices, connect to spirit, and release and purge all those negative emotions that getting out of our chest. Okay? So, here, Spirit, going to ask her, what's up for the collective for romance and love? Hi, Cynthia. Good to see you. Yes, all about June energies, okay? We'll be talking about all the facets from our families to our relationships. But right now, about love relationships. All right, this is for Andrea. For discussion, okay, it's a bit of a struggle right now, okay, in terms of our passions and our relationships. We know that we have more work to do. We ain't there yet. We're a little bit struggling with it. We have so much in our life that we have no time, and we're not prioritizing our love relationships. So this is the collective of for all of us, and the remedy. Oh wow, okay. The remedy for this is to focus on nostalgia, our memories, our childhood, like all the happy times that we've had. All right, connect to that. connect to your childhood friends, connect to your partners, your soulmates, in a childlike manner. Go watch, maybe watch Aladdin, the latest Disney movie, the movie adaptation of that animated classic, Aladdin. Right, let your inner child shine, go to Disneyland, play with your kids, play with your pets, and that would unburden and unshackle some of this heavy burden here, okay? And that will improve our relationships. A very powerful crystal that's really underrated is the clear quartz. The rose quartz, sorry. The rose quartz is the most abundant crystal along with clear quartz. It's the most affordable as well. It's very cheap. And the reason for this is because it needs to be abundant and plentiful. It holds the vibrational energy of love, all right, of pure love, unconditional love. And when I was starting early on in my spiritual evolution, I overlooked this. I underestimated this crystal. I just thought that I want high vibrational crystals. I want celestite, phenakite. I want sophisticated crystals that are lesser known, right? More exotic ones. I thought, nah, those quite so feminine, so soft, so common, so cheap. Not important. But through my darkest of days and hardest times, this was the best healer, especially emotionally. And it brought lots of love into my life. Self-love first, unconditional love, parental love, right? Yeah, all kinds of love, romantic love, so have a piece of rose quartz with you. This is a tempered crystal, but it could be, this is a raw piece of crystal, but it can be tumbled, it can be smooth. I have lots of this hanging around. They can even polish it and make it into a heart shape. All right. And yeah, no excuses. Something like this costs $2 or $3. Go to your closest spiritual fair, support the practitioners, buy one of these, buy several of these, give it around, seed it around, place it all around the house. It brings the energies of all kinds of love into your home and into your vibrational vicinity and experience. Okay, Spirit, for those of you who are going through financial and monetary crisis and issues and problems, what has Spirit got to say about this? Queen of Wands. All right. This says to me that women are good custodians of money, generally. All right. And if you want money, you need to tune into the Wands is a sort of passion, things that you really enjoy doing, connecting to nature, work related to plants, animals, work related to helping humanity, helping conservation, conservationalism, environmentalism, let me pick a clarifying card. All right, the clarifying card for this is, okay, a lot of you are undecided and feel trapped, feel the lack, all right, and especially in this upcoming new moon of June, and June is the sign of Gemini. That's why it's like confliction between two opposing forces and energies, and new love is coming in, new rush, a new emotional state of well-being that will then improve your finances because it allows you to encapsulate the energies of the Queen of Wands, which is someone who really is passionate about what she does, what she stands for. All right. Okay. One of you wrote something to me about seeing butterflies and feathers, right? That's true because it's not always passed on loved ones. It could be our spirit guides or angels saying hi, especially if it's a white feather. When you see feathers lying around, recently I picked a green one, green and blue one, iridescent ones, uncommon. It's usually pick gray or black ones, all right? And when you see these and you see butterflies landing on you, dragonflies, these are spirit animals. These are our spirit guides saying hello. Or it could be passed on loved ones, it's possible, right? Coming to say that, hey, we, your ancestors, we, your higher self, your guides are watching over you. Okay? So what has Spirit got to add to what I just said? Hermit, right? Tune into your intuition, right? Spend time alone, and when you're alone, you see more of these signs. Because the signs are not for about showing off, the signs is for you. And when you have it, you don't even need to justify to someone else that you had the experience. You don't need to explain. You don't even need to share it. It was personally for you, right? Sometimes people don't believe us, right? And when we see the signs, because we're in vibrational resonance and we're tapping the frequency, it all comes. It comes like a barrage, like a tidal wave, all the synchronicities, all the signs, all the visions, all the dreams. And sometimes it's hard for us to even articulate into words our experience and these signs. It's really not meant to be shared sometimes. So you do not need to share these experiences. It's meant for you. You don't have to prove it to anyone. You don't have to explain to anyone. And when you are alone is when you will see even more signs than before. It's not meant to be shared or showcased or to show off to someone else. That's what this card is about, okay? Give me a moment. I'm so excited. I dropped all my cards. And these cards particular, right? It's so shiny. One moment. I dropped my cards in my excitement. Okay. Okay, now, Spirit, could you guide us on career? These people who are encountering problems and issues in their work life, with their colleagues, their bosses, or just their careers in stalemate, a standstill, and they feel like they're stagnated. And what's Spirit got to say about this career or career aspect of this? The Empress. A lot of feminine cards. Queen of Wands, now Empress. The Empress is all the queens. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, all combined you get the Empress. It's rising sacred feminine, all right? Bring in more feminine energies, the energies of creativity, the energies of nurturing, the energies of love, the energies of artistry, the energies of tuning into your emotions. When you bring your emotions and feelings and nurturing feminine side, regardless of your gender, into your workplace, into your career, into what you do for work, right? You'll flourish. So encompass all the queens as portrayed by the Divine Mother, the Empress. Okay, this also says connecting to nature. It's what enabled you to reset, right? This Empress is very earth energy. She's surrounded by nature, as you can see. So she's kind of like the Queen of Pentacles, but on crack, right? So really, it's about the Earth Mother, Mother Gaia. Mother Earth has been the provider of all things in our life, and she will continue to support and embrace us. Okay. So, anyone has a general question? Right, Spirit, tell us what's upcoming for this month of June. I'm going to pick 3 cards from the top of the deck. Oh, again, second time this card has appeared. The 10 of Wands. The middle of the deck. Oh, another 10. 2 10s, 10 of Swords, right? Burdensome time ahead. All right, and the last card, 9 of Cups. Right? So, right, what's going on? Okay, I'm going to pick secondary cards to clarify all these 3 cards. All right, Spirit, let's clarify all 3, and we have a bigger picture of the energetic powers of this month of June. All right, we have the 8 of Pentacles to clarify the 10 of Wands. We have the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands to clarify the 10 of Swords. And finally, the Chariot to clarify the 9 of Cups. So let's look at the first set, all right? The first set, primary card, secondary card to clarify, all right? Okay, the 8 of Pentacles is about dedication, hard work. We are all working too hard. That's why we feel burdened, right? We've forgotten to be grateful. We say, oh, okay, we are so far ahead, right? We're taking too much priorities, working way too hard right now. Okay, so too much hard work, this is what it's saying, and not being able to prioritize or delegate, and that's why we feel burdened, okay? And this is like, it has to end, right? Rock bottom, right? It's not sustainable at all, this burdensome cycle. And you see, like, this is about, again, struggle, especially in strife with people in our lives, especially in the workplace. It will end, it has to end. Or these minor conflicts, or these arguments, or these issues and problems. And this card will tell us how it will end. It will quickly end, as clarified by the Chariot, movements forward very quickly. But we have to be in control of the situation for it to quickly end, and it will come to a place of complacency and emotional resilience, and feeling feeling rested. Okay, feeling like, you know, kind of like enjoying the all the goals and all the energy of the projects that you have set into place. You're enjoying it, and you're enjoying the fruits of your labors. You're sitting there resting. It's a time of rest, right? So after the burden, you get the rest, and you're enjoying. Quickly will come, and you're enjoying it. You're okay. So Linda says, you just confirmed everything I was thinking and feeling the exact same time. Thank you so much. Well, excited while this course I couldn't wipe the smile on my face. Neither could you. I do listen to my intuition. Thank you. You're so correct. Do feel I have psychic abilities. Everyone has psychic abilities. So thank you, Linda, for bringing that up. I'm not more special than any one of you. I'm just someone who develops my intuition and uses it very frequently. All right. And so it's about matter of practice, right? If you practice it, you become more sensitive. You become more in tune. It serves you better, and you trust it more, and you end up using it more. So it's a vicious cycle. So everyone's psychic, all of us without exception. It's just a matter of whether you utilize it. All right. Mary Waters wants to know, Adelaide is very heavy with energies at the moment. What's the lesson you're missing? All right, Great Spirit, please show to everyone in Adelaide what's going on. How can the people in Adelaide lighten the load and improve the vibrational energies in their vicinity, in the area, in their community? Ooh, true enough. Lots of people fighting over all kinds of petty things. So that's the first card. And the answer, this is the Seven of Pentacles, is about harvesting, seeding what you want it to be. So in other words, this card means to do earth healing work, to seed out. What you could do is pick a crystal that you know, or organize. Broken crystals are fine, right? Crystals that you want to return back to the earth. Create a sacred crystal mandala, activate the land, heal the land, say prayers, and then drop these crystals. I recommend 7 crystals. All right, 7 crystals. Drop the crystals after your prayers, after your intention for healing Adelaide and Australia and the world right now. Drop it in the bodies of water, like a lake, like a river, like bury it in your backyard, sit it at sacred sites, energy portal points, vortices. Your intuition, spirit will guide you where to plant it. So you do some earth grid work with 7 crystals. Okay, you guys, all you guys living in Adelaide, including Roy, this is what you could do. Find 7 cheap crystals, or it could be organized. It could be just stones as well. All right, breathe into them, create a sacred mandala. Burn some incense, call upon spirit, ask spirit to activate crystals, activate and heal the land. And when you seed these crystals out, that the land, not only the land will be healed, the inhabitants around will be healed, so that this fighting can end. Heal the land, heal the land, heal the land. And we are seeding it now. On the new moon is a very good time to do earth grid work, because you will see the manifestations and the results and the rewards very rapidly by the full moon. Trust me on this. I've done this many times. All right, so this is for all you folks in Adelaide. Okay, Great Spirit, give us support and help about our family members. How do we get along better with our family members right now, for those of you struggling with your loved ones? Okay, 8 of Cups is a time for solitude, just like the Hermit card, all right? So take time off by yourself, go on a soul journey. So you do not need to physically live. You can go within an inward journey, right? Meditate more, spend more time with yourself. And when you heal yourself internally, you have less issues externally with your loved ones. And even if they irk you and provoke you, equanimity, it bounces off you. You'll still be smiling, you'll be unaffected. But you also notice that they get on your nerves less, because it's just a mirror reflection of your inner world. So go within, journey within, soul journeying, and that will improve your relationships with your family members, be it a strange relative, a strange family member, or a sibling rivalry or whatever will calm the storm, okay? Okay, Great Spirit, tell us what can we do to, all right, Great Spirit, tell us what can we do to improve all areas of our life right now. Okay, what can we do? In this month of June, give us more guidance. Stay in our truth, in our power, our intensity, and that's what the King of Swords is about. Sorry, the King of Swords is the most wise of all the 4 kings. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for coming on to the show. Right, he's extremely wise and knowledgeable. It's about writing and reading again. Right, spending more time writing and reading, learning more, studying. He embodies and personifies all that, and owning up the truth to ourselves, cutting away all the lies and the deception with his sword. He's strong, he's brave, he's the wisest of all the kings. Okay? Study, learn, improve yourself, stand on your power and authenticity, and that will improve all areas of your life. Does anyone have a general question that benefits everyone to ask? Right, hey Spirit, what's happening with this Huawei versus America thing? Let's have a look. Okay. Disillusionment and fantasy, right? There's more than meets the eye. There's a lot that we don't know and can't see about this Huawei incident with the US that's affecting trade agreements for the rest of the world as well, because you're talking about 2 giants, the largest 2 economies, China and US, fighting, right? So it's actually a IT war in a way, and there's a lot behind the scenes. Even something like other handphones, Apple is spying on you as well. It's not just Huawei, right? But what it is that it's a farce, it's a facade, as shown by this, to stamp out the power and the burgeoning growth, economical growth and expansion of China, slowing down Huawei foray into the 5G technology, because they are the leader in that. The second largest mobile phone seller. So this is what's going on. There's a lot behind the scenes we don't know. We are being lied to, in fact. This is what he's saying. What changes are coming up? Okay, let's have a look. What changes are coming up for the collective in June, other than what's already been shown? Ooh, Tower moments are great shifts, great changes, right? Upcoming major kind of card. So what's the clarifying card? The ending and crumbling of struggles and the 7 of Swords is about deceit, deception. Remember earlier where the 7 of Cups, illusion, right? So all the lies, corporate lies, lies from the Illuminati, the lies from people in power, politicians, lies from our enemies, our people in our lives, basically all the lies, all the deceit, all the deception will crumble. It's not sustainable, it will end. So this is what's coming. That's why the King of Swords came up. We understand our power, we understand our truth. Okay, we are all asked to rise up, level up. How do you find out what your spirit animal is? That's a good question, Linda, and it changes from time to time. Most of us have different kind of birds as spirit animals, usually an owl or falcon, an eagle. They rise up above the deception, above the chaos, above the illusion, asking us to see from a higher perspective, our wisdom, knowledge, and after that, it could be that ghost, and maybe it could be a horse, it could be a panther. They change, and how you will know is by using the easiest way is go and buy a deck of animal oracle cards and ask, right? But if if the animal appears to you, then in that moment, it's trying to say something. It can appear in the dream, it may not be in 3D. Turkey is a spirit animal. Okay, intuitively, what does turkey symbolize to you? Right? The spirit of abundance. Okay. Well, turkeys are very curious animals. They're very they seem fearless, right? They don't. They're very rotund. They're very plump. So they symbolize the symbol for Thanksgiving. Maybe it also means to have more thanks and gratitude for all the abundance in your life that you're experiencing right now. Okay. Okay, anyone has any more general questions that can apply to not just you, but to everyone who's watching right now and who will watch the recording? Meanwhile, let's find out what's going on. Again, the Seven of Pentacles, which is a reaffirmation of what was said earlier, that of doing great works. It's a time for you guys, not just in Adelaide, but to, connect, to seed new ideas. And this was the first card that came out, new ideas, to seed out new projects and to step back and appreciate what you've already done, and knowing that you still have work to do on yourself and on the land, on the collective. There's still much work that has to be done, but we have already manifested and planted some, right? And we're watching it come to fruition very, very slowly, but slowly and surely. And the earth needs more of us doing activations and healings in the ley lines and upgrades at sacred sites, at temples and churches. Spirit will guide you where to do this healing work, right? Take a piece of, create a mandala, take a piece of crystals or several crystals, create an altar, and set the intention to collectively activate and awaken humanity. People who walk, and then when you throw these stones and crystals into, say, a body of water, for example, the energy ripples, and anyone just near the vicinity of it will receive these benefits and be activated and rise in ascent, right? It's a collective ascension, so we are assisting that. And that great, it synergizes and links up to all the sacred sites, like the pyramids in Giza, like Machu Picchu, and then it amplifies the collective energies, right? It's all in a grid, okay? And so the whole world is healed by you doing this work. We all collectively do it together. Are there any special moments in the month? I believe the month of June. Now it's it's in the sign of Gemini, all right? The new moon in the next few days will be in the sign of Gemini, the twins. So special moments, right? Let's see what's going on. We are still in heavy retrograde energies of Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, all the way to September and October. All right, so we're being influenced by those energies as well. Let's have a look. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is about hierarchy, structure, order. Let's take a clarifying card. Special moments. Okay. All right. A lot of you will be traveling to exotic lands and places to teach, to aid and assist, to serve, to act like a healer, a priest, a teacher. Many of you watching are yourself light workers, you're psychics. So you'll be called forth to travel to sacred sites, exotic lands, to ley lines and grids, activation portals, to do the earth healing on yourself and others. So I've been doing this a lot the past couple of years, being sent by spirit, sometimes reluctantly even. Now I've learned to let go a lot, but in the past I was scared, I was reluctant, and sometimes it was usually very last minute. It can't force in my lap. I have no control. I let go and surrender, but it always works out in the end very beautifully. I meet wonderful people, and I see foreign lands and new places. So I get called to serve and teach and heal in many other countries and places. So if this happens to you, embrace it. All right, for this month especially. Jasmine says, "What could we do to improve our future?" Well, I'm going to pick it from a different deck. Great Spirit, how can we shift into a more positive timeline, a brighter future for humanity, for the collective, especially for those people watching right now, tuning in? whether it's live or in the recording. New ideas, new ideas was the first card. Now new beginnings, new. It's all new, all right? So new beginnings, new cycles. Like I said, we're in the halfway point. Birth, fertility. For those of you wanting to get pregnant, it's a good time. Good time to try, right? Emergence of new energies. June is the halfway point. Is that we kind of like a reset button, hence all the new beginnings, and allows us to go within. That's why so many hermit cards came out. So many introspection cards, like the Eight of Cups, for example. All right. So spend time alone, and that will give you, especially if you journal and write down. This is why the writing card came out. Journaling what you want will help you to be more clear. With the clarity of thoughts, you manifest your focus into the 3D much faster. Tina Samu says soulmates for June. Okay, soulmate reading, soulmates and twin flame reading for June for the collective. Soulmate. Okay, I'm going to pick 3 cards: soulmates, twin flames, karmic partners. Okay, I'll explain the difference. For the month of June, all right, Great Spirit, give us some guidance on what's going on for the collective for the month of June. Soulmates. I told you, right? 8 of Cups. Didn't I just say I mentioned 8 of Cups and it appeared again? Second time. All right. Twin flames and karmic partners. Look at this. Consecutively, this is the first card. If you got 8, 9, and 10. It's a progression. All right. So let's start with the 8. Soulmates. Soulmates is the overall arching umbrella term. When someone's in your soul tribe, your soul family, a pet is also a soulmate, a kind of soulmate. Your parents, your siblings, friends. It's not social, not really a social mind. Time to really spend time by yourself inwards. Okay? So all soulmates are taking a break so they can go within and write and journal and read and learn new things so that they then can seed out new beginnings, new ideas. Come on, new ideas for collaboration with their soul partners and teammates and soulmates much later. For the twin flame collective, many of you are experiencing your twin flames right now. Twin flames feeling very guarded, very defensive right now. Both the divine masculine. You know what? Let me pick a card for both the divine masculine and sacred feminine. Divine masculine at the top, and at the bottom. Whoa! Divine masculine, sacred feminine, or divine feminine, whichever term. All right, so they are guarded, and generally the divine masculine is focused on his career, and he's feeling anxious about his career. He's feeling the Page of Wands is very early on in this project, and he's not sure if his project will come to fruition, and he's not sure about his career. Men are all about, masculine energy is about their work, right? They tie their egos, their sense of self-worth to work. For the divine feminine or the sacred feminine, it's a time of, dealing with their inner demons, their fears, their anxieties, their ego, their lusts. They're feeling trapped, a little bit trapped. Not a good time, all right? Let's see what we can, Spirit has advised. How can this collective shift out of these energies right now? What can they do to come to union and unity? Hierophant, structure, order, right? Order to the chaos, higher learnings. Even if something as going to church, going to the temple to pray, right? Leave it to higher self. Leave it to the hands of God. A higher power is in charge of this twin flame collective. Okay, we have to surrender to it. That's what it's saying. Okay, for the karmic partners, people who give us a lot of soul growth and lessons, and painful lessons usually that leads to a lot of rapid growth. What do these karmic partners that we have karmic soul contracts with, what's this all about? This burden, they are a huge burden to us right now. Okay, clarifying card. Ooh, heartache, heartbreak. Also painful. Didn't I tell you painful suffering, right? So I'm gonna pick a card, one last one to see how can we come out of it. Okay. Well, nature, working on our material abundance, focusing on making money is actually but not really in a big way, just reprioritizing and getting out of that space of lack and heartache and pain. The way is to focus on the 3D, focus on what you already have, focus on being grateful for the little, even if you think you have very little, but be grateful for that, and focus on manifesting things. You're making money, and that will take away the charge of this pain, right, with the and burden with becoming partners. All right, so Ops and Auras would love to know more, please. All right, what's that about? I have to surrender that spirit. Great Spirit, Linda wants to know Ops and Auras. Would like to know more. Right, reading for the collective for Ops and Auras. Ops and Auras. Okay, sometimes when we photograph something, if the light is flaring into the lens, you get lens flares. It's not really an op. An op is very clearly like specks. Sometimes it looks like dust, but it's not, right? And it's circular objects that looks like apparitions. And when you zoom in closer to the picture of the op, you see the flower life or sacred geometric pattern. All right. Okay, how about a spirit got to say about light ops? Light ops spirit. When you see it, you are lucky. It's a heavenly sign. It's a blissful sign. It's telling you things are going will go well or is going well. All right. Auras, you can train yourself to see by really being a very sublime theta state, very deep transcendental state, very relaxed, and with a white background, plain, using a peripheral vision, kind of like staring into a 3D, those magic 3D pictures, and it pops out when you relax your gaze, right? And it comes out, the same kind of gaze. And not staring directly at it, just using peripheral vision. Usually you see a golden halo or even colors or purple streaks on the third eye. You can look at your own reflection in the mirror. Usually when you have dimmer light streaming down, right, yellow light, it makes it easier to see than fluorescent light. Okay. Anyone has any more general questions? For June. So, politically around the world, let's see what's going on. Let's take a look. Oh, great change in the political arena. All the old structures are crumbling down. Didn't I tell you guys the deceit, the lies from the government, from the politicians will fall? That's what I said earlier. Reminder that it's coming, it's already come, is happening and already happened and will continue to happen. Especially in this month, you'll see a lot of old paradigms crumble. It has to, otherwise humanity is stuck. Right? All the lies, all the deceit, it has to end. That's a good sign. Couldn't ask for better. All right, you're most welcome, Linda. Okay. Great Spirit, please give the collective guidance on how they can evolve themselves spiritually. I'm answering all the kind of typical questions that people will ask me generally, right? Covering everything from money to family. Okay? So, didn't I say new beginnings, new ideas that kept popping out? The first card of the major kind of Fool, the Fool is a new beginning, spring awakening. Time of great change, time of new beginnings and new cycles. Right, the general question that someone asked me is financial investment. This is a time for financial investment. Right, this is a really broad question. So let's see what spirits say about this time for financial investments. Is it bullish or bearish market? Ooh, not a good time. Stay out. Stay out or you regret. Stay out for the month of June. Avoid investing. too heavily into, especially into instruments that you are not familiar with or clear about. All right, stay the hell out. All right, great spirit. With the tower appearing again, with the question about spiritual evolution, it means that a lot of us are going through sudden shakeups, awakening very rapidly, reawakening even. You know, you think that we're already evolved and enlightened, awakened, you just says, okay, your ceiling is actually the floor, the next level, you're always leveling up. Okay. All right, good spirit. Good time for relationships. Okay, let's have a look. Is it a good time to start a new relationship or get married? What's collective? Wheel of Fortune, good time. Good time for seeding out new relationships. Remember the new beginnings, new ideas, new projects, the full. Anything new? Yes, yes. All right. Old stuff crumbles, new stuff comes in. This is why all the tower and all the word new keep appearing. All right. Old is out, new is in. That's the way life flows. It's the ebb and flow of life. Okay, guys, any more general questions that you want to know, that you think I left out or missed out? How can the collective develop their intuition better and their psychic abilities better so they can better serve humanity? All right. If you partner up and team up with other people, when two or more are gathered in my name, that's what Jesus said, that I am in your midst. So when you team up, when you're around people, your abilities, especially if you're soulmates, right, your divine partner, your twin flame, your psychic abilities will naturally amplify your intuition. That's what it's saying. However, remember the earlier card saying it's a time to go within first. And when you go within, you're actually naturally developing your psychic abilities and intuition already. Okay, what's going on? Anyone? General question. All right. How do we open ourselves to new energies and new abilities? That card showed you dimming up, but let's find another card. What can be further improved? Dimming up our soulmates when two or more are gathered. Ooh, love. Yes. All right. The Ace of Cups is about burgeoning new relationships. It's a good time to start new relationships and close out old ones. Make new friends. I've been making a lot of new friends for the past week. And you know that you're part of a soul tribe because you instantly hit it off, like long lost siblings or instant match, instant frequency. Just talk like old friends, even though you just met, right? It's always a good sign. Humans, is it a great way to recharge your crystals overnight? Yes, totally. Perfect time to moon your crystals during a full moon. All right? So, Linda, do that. You can also sun your crystals, but usually avoid direct sunlight because sunlight fades the colors of certain crystals, like rose quartz, for example, amethyst, citrine. Right? The lunar energies are very powerful, especially in a full moon, especially with the blood moon, an eclipse, a blue moon. Oh, you know, these are powerful lunar frequencies. Okay, anyone wants to know anything? All right, great spirit. Please start the collective. How can they harness the lunar energies in a more proficient, efficient manner to heal themselves, to assist themselves, especially in this month of June? Okay, the clarifying card for that. Cool. Okay, on full moons, all right, you find that everything gets amplified, or the lust, the emotions, the pain, the anger, but the happy emotions get amplified too. right? So learn to rest, learn to slow down, be by yourself, right? This is time to go inwards. This is time to manifest things, to cast spells, to journal, to work on your law of attraction, right? And that will dissolve these energies, okay? Someone asked me a question about ringing in the ears. Yes, totally. High ringing in the ears, everyone goes through that. Everyone, when you're awakening, it's very common. Tinnitus, I had that for many years, so annoying. And sometimes it gets so intense, I had to tell my angels, tone it down. And you'll be surprised, instantly they hear you and they actually tone it down to a manageable amount for you. Try that. Try asking sincerely, okay? And yeah, you're being inundated with all these cosmic energies, especially during gateway portals, like 8, 12, 12, 11, 11. These downloads, all right, when you're receiving, especially when you're in rest and meditation. During eclipses, you're getting all these upgrades, downloads, activations. Not only just downloading, you're also uploading to the collective, to the Akashic records. And tinnitus is a common ascension symptom, a sign that you are ascending. It bothered me for a long time, many years. I just learned to deflect it away, or when it gets too much, I'll ask my guides to temper it. Now it's left me, it doesn't exist anymore. When I was first starting out 7 years ago, I had a lot of throat issues as well, and I see that very commonly manifested in many of my clients, blocked throat chakra, and you come up with like throat irritation, throat pain, usually on one side, unable to speak the truth. So how to heal that is to send it love, drink lots of salt water, ground in nature, speak to your angels to heal you on that, speak your truth, learn to say I'm sorry, learn to say thank you, learn to say I love you. Most people can't even say those simple words to themselves and to others. Open yourself up to give and receive. Stop lying, stop deceiving yourself, stop denying others and yourself. Sometimes you're even in denial, then you're in denial. That's, because you're so trapped by the programmings and the illusions and the subliminal messages that's being inundated in the EMF radiation. My fault, my control, right? So it manifests as a blocked throat chakra. And so to get out of that, you have to heal yourself through choosing to visualize the throat chakra opening, placing blue crystals and turquoise crystals on your throat, gargling with salt water, taking lots of herbs, and connecting to your inner self and speaking the truth, asking Mother Nature to heal you too. Great Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective to temper and manage ascension symptoms like clearing of the throat, a blocked chakra, tinnitus, ringing in the ears, aches and pains related to shedding away the old, peeling? It's like a snake shedding the skin, right? Old skin, the new skin, and the new skin is a bit tender and sensitive, right? Especially you're not used to all these new vibrations, but eventually you adapt. Heroes welcome home on the good path. Do not worry, it's all natural, it's all organic, it all come to pass. You all settle in, it's all you're evolving, you're one-upping, right? So just let nature take its course for this. Wow, I had my Akashic records done in November, pretty incredible indeed. It's all out there already. Everything that's ever happened is happening and will happen. All exists in the here and now. And ever-changing, ever-existing, ever-expansive, infinite and eternal matrix and mosaic that we call the Akashic records that we're always uploading to and downloading from. Right, it's the ethers, the all of everything, the collective consciousness. How can the collective tap or learn to tap or remember how to tap the Akashic records with more ease? Celebration, teaming up again. You don't have to do this alone for this part. When you join forces, helping each other to read each other's Akashic records not only is more fun, you get better results. All right? Practice as well. Practice with each other, with your soulmates, people who resonate, people who want to learn, people who understand this concept. More and more people are awakening, more and more people are tuning in and finding out about Akashic records and chakras and ascension symptoms. Very good. Game my card, casino shuffle. Anyone has any general questions? I have 10 more minutes. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Search me Luke Elijah on YouTube. I have a channel with more than 200 videos where I feature, interview exciting, inspiring people with inspirational stories to share and tell about their breakthroughs. Ooh. Man, clearing something. I felt some. What is one of you I'm feeling? Which one of you has a has a blockage? Oh. Anyhow, yeah, I'm very intuitive and empathic. I can feel the energies. Just as we're talking about blockages and ascension symptoms and throat chakra, right? This is clearing for the collective spirits, clearing it out for all of us. Let's pick a card. What's going on this? Yeah, told you, swords is about truth, about communication, communicating clearly to ourselves. The Queen of Swords cuts away all lies and deception, right? Just like her male counterpart, the King of Swords. All right, she's all about justice. She's all about empowerment, female power. All right, and rising up in our truth, in our authenticity. What can we do What can we do to deal with stresses in life? Jasmine S. Okay. All right, how can we handle the stress in our lives? Okay, the high priestess is about intuition. Tuning in, going inwards, doing lots of meditation, a lot of psychic work, being your own healer, using your psychic own healing abilities to heal yourself. This is so, let me pick another card. Wow, okay. Your lovers, your soulmates, your partners, connecting to them, and even energetically, it doesn't always have to be physically or sexually, right? It's a very good way to handle the stress. Okay, I'm sensing also taking adaptogens, adaptogenic tonics and brews and herbal elixirs, you know, like ginseng, for example. Ayurvedic herbs, they will help you to handle the stress better as well. All right. Yes, please don't ask personal questions. If you would like a personal reading, message me and we'll give you one. But for now, this is a general reading for the entire collective so that everyone can benefit. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see, Great Spirit, what's going on? How can people clear their chakras other than speaking their truth? Some people struggle with that. Oh, see? Okay. See how he's covering his mouth. Lots of you have issues on this. Speaking up, feeling trapped. It's related to past hurts and pain. You're so scared of being hurt again. You have walls and boundaries built up. You know, learn to have boundaries, healthy ones, without the walls. Right? It's still opening yourself to give and receive love, but not saying, hey, that's it. I'm preventing anyone coming close to me from loving me, and you know, and yeah, you don't feel hurt, but you're blocking yourself from the love. And Spirit saying this, no, that's not the way. All right, vulnerability is strength. It's tuning into our human side. It's allowing ourselves to open up to our human side, to say, you know what, even though I'm hurt, I've healed, I can be forgiving, I can be compassionate and kind. I am firm with not allowing people to harm me, but I do so in a compassionate and kind way. All right, it's possible. So learning to have those healthy boundaries, setting the limits, but without placing strong walls or high walls that's so high up that people can't penetrate in. All right. So saying that, you know, just because I forgive someone and love someone doesn't mean that I condone all the bad things they have done. It doesn't. You make what they have done, the bad things they have done, doesn't make it right. Right? It's just saying that you are disempowering the person who have hurt us and saying, you know what, you no longer can impact me in a negative way, but I can still show patience, kindness, compassion, and love to you, but I'm aware that I'm not allowing that to happen to me anymore because it's not respecting myself. It's not self-worth, self-love, self-respect. All right? So yeah, all of us need to learn this. And I have been reading many books about it. I'm still learning as well. I'm learning from my therapist. Yes, communication is fear. I need to set boundaries. Yeah. All right. So you're scared of communicating, and you're scared to say no. You have to learn. We all have to learn. We're all learning. It's not taught in school. We're learning to balance it, how to make it in such a way that we don't alienate our loved ones and friends, and have them in our life to continue to support us and nurture us as we support them without accepting and tolerating their nonsense and their toxic behaviors and abuse. The onus is on us to heal ourselves, to heal, to improve for ourselves, for others. The best gift you can give to someone is that of your own self-development, when you purge out all the darkness and pain by first acknowledging it and healing it. The traumas, all of us have been hurt. The traumas, the childhood traumas, the pain, the suffering, the rejection, the abandonment, the sabotage, it's all in us. The way to break through is to go through it, release it, acknowledge it, let it go, tap it away. All right. Inhale, exhale, breath work, journaling, writing it out, expressing it out, and then observing it, releasing it, and then being aware and conscious to say, I choose better for myself. I choose to move on from that. All right. I choose not to project it onto others. I choose not to blame others. We have to be sovereign and take back the responsibility. It's about not pointing the fingers on someone else and say it's their fault, God's fault, my siblings' fault, my boss's fault, my spouse's fault, my twin flame fault, my whatever, you know. Say, I allowed them to treat me this way. I empowered them to be toxic. So we stop being enablers. We stop having to enable other people to continue to do this to us, right? It took me a long time to say no to friends who are taking me for granted, very abusive, very judgmental, very toxic, who have lots of addictions, and their addictive behaviors, their bad behaviors, their overpowering masculinity, suppressing and damaging my well-being and my space. I tell them, no, clear cut. I'm not allowing you in my life. I'm not allowing you to continue to do this to me. I still love you and accept you, but I only will allow you back in my life if you heal yourself. All right, if you work on yourself so that you stop projecting it onto me and others. Right, this is what you say to your loved ones. Be a parent, a spouse. Say, I love you. I'm there for you to support your healing. All right, but as long as you don't heal and don't work on yourself, you know, I'm going to stay in the wayside, cheering you on as you do your work. We can't force someone to do the work, but you know, we can only work on ourselves to be better people, better versions of ourselves. And as we do that, we attract new people with our similar vibration who are healed, who are doing the healing work. And so, yeah, it's very important to heal ourselves from all these old karmas, old traumas, old hurts, so that we know how to advise others how they can heal theirs and support them through their healing. Okay? And those that don't want to heal, let them be. Right? When you're ready to level and join us in high frequency, when they'll have a divine timing for that to be that in that space. Okay? But everyone has to do that work. Right? It's best that you volunteer to do that work. So it's easier on you rather than universe forces you to do it. Linda, clearing and grounding your energy. Any advice for how do you ground and clear your energies? All right, what's the best way right now for June? This is the 1111 card, the 4 of Wands. Your family, your friends, your best friends. When you're in their vicinity, you naturally feel grounded right now. Okay, many of you, this 1111 card is also a card of spiritual awakening and twin flames. Your twin flame grounds you. your own twin flame, your own mirror, your own energetic mirror. It helps, it heals you and hurts you like no other, right? They have the power to hurt you, but they have the power to heal you too, and they clear your energies for you. Okay, this is what this card is about. Right, someone asked, can you break a curse or a hex? Okay, let me answer that question quickly. Right, Great Spirit. Right, you are in charge, you're in power. Okay, I want you guys to do this. Take your camera, right? Turn to selfie mode, look at yourself, take a picture. This is the secret weapon. You are the secret weapon. Only you can empower yourself to make the change, a positive change in all aspects and areas of your life. All right? Only you can learn to create those boundaries without the walls. Only you can heal yourself.